And now for a taste of things to come.
We're going to have Ethan Page, who is the Canadian North American champion, against Mustafa. That's how you pronounce it, people. Mustafa Ali. We got the team. Excuse me. We have Team NXT versus Team TNA, the male. You can see everybody in there with special guest referee, I believe, because the way he's shown in the background, Joe Hendry. We have the women's NXT versus TNA with special guest referee Jordynne Grace. Be interesting what side she's on when she came from both. She represents NXT now, but she came from TNA, and that's what she was recognized. We have Darkstate versus the Hardys, title for title. So somebody's going to come away with undisputed tag titles and run the tag division in both companies. Hi, Nathan. How are you? What's going on, Safat? You know the drill. Yes, no spoilers. What's up, Nestor? I see my brother's in the chat. Who else is in the chat? Nathan, Safat. So thank you for tuning in. Oh, that other is what I put out earlier. So without further ado, let's get into this. Noah, where the heck you at? They are going over. I'm going to start this thing. I got the then, now, just turning off subtitles and turning it down because I'm pretty sure you guys can hear it. How you doing, Pops? Thanks for tuning in. I always appreciate seeing you in the chat. Now, I completely stayed off of social media, so I have no idea of the results. I have no idea of the order of the matches or anything that's going on right now. We got a beautiful cold intro showing the history of TNA and NXT. We're seeing the Hardys. We're seeing Mike Santana. They just showed AJ Styles when he was in TNA. Now they're showing the history of NXT, saying the symbol of the heart of this. They show Kurt Angle in TNA. There's Joe Hendry. Talking about crossing the line. This is when Trick Williams actually won the title. Now they're talking about brand supremacy. Ew, why did they have to show that god awful Cybertruck? That is the ugliest car. It looks like a dumpster on wheels, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about professional wrestling, damn it. And here's the brawl a couple of weeks ago. We're saying Darkstate continues their takeover. And the one tag team championship that has eluded the Hardys throughout their career. And now will All Eagle continue his reign, or will Mustafa Ali finally get what he deserves? And I'm kind of glad they're doing this. I mean, all of us have been hounding WWE to bring back the classic Survivor Series matches. It's a month early. We get to enjoy it, but we do have two classic Survivor Series eliminations, TNA versus NXT. Was originally called Invasion, but for political reasons, they changed it to Showdown. And here we go, as they're showing Team NXT. There's the champion, Ricky. Trick almost cut him off and walked in front of him. Here's Team TNA, all walking in unison. Yep, even Frankie Kazarian. Showing the women's locker room now, taking pictures. There's the Knockouts Tag Team Champions, IInspiration. I don't know what's happy when that happened. There's always been a question of what if. Tonight, two brands, one show for Showdown. Let's see what our opening matchup is. Presented by Progressive, they're saying. A lot of Team Hardy t-shirts here. And they're starting off with the tag titles. Wow. I was not expecting that. Hardy's with their classic theme. All in white, too. Vince McMahon would have a fit right now. He hates when his wrestlers wear white. I still can't believe we're seeing this. 2025, the Hardys back in WWE. Matt and Jeff, the Hardys. And look who's in the audience. The WWE Hall of Famers, the Dudley Boys. I don't know if you can say they're scouting, because no need to scout when they know each other so damn well. Showing TNA President Carlos Silva here. Vic Joseph doing the Jeff Hardy thing. Booker T's telling him to stop. I know, Safet. I'm just. They came from that era. That's why I said that. There's the lights one out. Here's Darkstate. I'm guessing because of the last time. So that banner, I don't know how true that is, but those are the two members I'm guessing represent it. I think it's going to be Deion Lennox and Osiris Griffin. And everybody right immediately go after each other, but it's 4-on-2 before the bell rings. The lights are still flashing. Jeff doing a missile drop kick. Osiris is in the middle of the ring. They clothesline him out. They're literally still doing the Darkstate's light entrance at the same time. Hardy's able to clear the ring, even though it was 4-on-2. Now to find out which two represents them. All four members of Darkstate on the apron. Crowd actually on NXT TV chanting for TNA. Referee AJ Butler just sent the rest of Darkstate to the back. This is what it's supposed to be. And it is Deion Lennox is in the ring. Bell rings, and here we go. All the titles on the line. Nice double team by the Hardys. Jeff all ready for a cover. Gets a 2 count. Kick out. Dudley's standing up now. This is interesting to see if they have anything to say about this. Nice wrist lock by Jeff Hardy. Elbows to the arm. Tags in Matt as he holds the position. Matt climbing the top rope, probably going for his classic elbow to the shoulder area. Yep. Ooh. Matt Hardy trying to break his arm over his own shoulder, breaking Deion Lennox's arm. Put a little poetry in motion now as Lennox is in the corner. Jeff going. Splash. Switched it up a little bit. Instead of doing the leg lariat, he did an actual clothesline. Snapmare takeover, drop kick, cover. 1, 2, kick out. Nice in and out frequent tag teams by what people consider the greatest tag team in history, the Hardys. Now a Siren gets tagged in. Double team move here. Backed him into the ring. Punch to the gut, followed by a leg drop. Which completely missed Jeff, by the way. I think Osiris miscalculated there. Body scoop slam by Osiris. Tries to go for a leg drop. Jeff rolled out of the way. Jeff tags in Matt. Matt coming in with Fist of Fury. Hot out of the corner. Knee by Osiris. Irish whip to the corner here. Nice elbow by Matt. Front kick. Climbs the top rope. Or sorry, middle rope. Comes off cross body, but caught by Osiris. Puts him on his shoulder. Sliding off his back. Pushes him. Blind tag there by Lennox. Twist of fate, but he comes in the clothesline to break it up. Matt did not see that tag at all. Showdown going to continue. I don't know if they're doing picture-in-picture, but fuck television. They're going on commercial. Even when you watch the replays, you got to get commercials. So, let me go ahead to the comment. Who cares? I know Safet. Nobody cares what Vince McMahon thinks anymore. Got a stupid drive time commercial about buying cars online. Let me turn this down before the music gets going in the background. Noah, if you're done with the No DQ review, that was the perfect time to come in. They're literally just showing Sierra commercial. or some kind of thorn.com, whatever that is. But while we're on commercial, I don't want to show because we did our commercial as an intro. But what were you guys looking more forward to more than anything? And let us know in the comments here what side were you on? Were you picking NXT or were you picking TNA here? And be truthful, even if you already know, even if you read the spoilers or you saw what happened. What side were you guys on? I know what side Noah was on. I think we might be butting heads on it. But again, F commercials because they're seriously giving a lot, even on the replay. I wish on the replay I could fast forward the commercials, but it's not a DVR thing. Come on, nobody cares about KFC. Get away from the commercial. KFC Original Honey Barbecue is back for people, in case you didn't know. Now it's a stupid ass Skittles commercial. I have to literally call commercials at this point. I think we're back here. Yeah, now we're back as Lennox has got a rear naked choke on Jeff Hardy. Sleeper hold, standing up. And I heard the beep, and I think Noah's here. Lennox right on top of Jeff right now.
Bloody freaking hell. Psycho Jet Black is a menace.
I know. So I'm at 10 minutes and 1 second. If you want
All right, I'll get there. Just continue talking, man. It's good to see you. As of course, we're covering NXT TNA, this historic crossover that's not an invasion, but it's a showdown with two brands, the alternative of the wrestling business versus what used to be the alternative to main roster WWE might be coming assimilated with it. As we look towards history being made here, as we will see who will leave here tonight, both TNA and NXT Tag Team Champions, with Matt and Jeff Hardy taking on Retribution. I mean, Darkstate, whoever the hell they are.
I can't believe they actually started with the tag titles, but I guess in the scheme of things.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, as of course on the CW, you're still doing commercials. So again, fuck television. It's just one of those things where, look, you gotta look at the appeal, you gotta look at the importance. Do we care more about the Hardys making history, or do we care about which side wins, NXT or TNA? Does the side win more than the other, or does a freaking side actually tie with the other? And do we just be like, oh, it's all mutual, we're all on equal ground, we could be favorable to each other? This is WWE. There is no favoritism with anybody else. You're kidding me. That being said, again, figure those that are tuning into this retro watch along as we bring you back up to speed with NXT NA, with NXT Showdown. And yes, I have remained hashtag spoiler free, for I do not go on social media, nor do I look at shorts, nor do I look at YouTube. But I will tell you this, when I just went to the CW app, they do have all four matches for your convenience to watch along with us for free as individual videos. Of course, if you don't have YouTube Premium, you, of course, will get advertisements still during the matches as well. So you might be better off just listening to us.
I literally called, just to waste time, I literally called commercials.
That is brilliant. That is brilliant. You are absolutely brilliant. Yeah, because I'm stuck on 9 minutes and 38 seconds. Your video over Sue in 1 minute. Walter, I love you, brother. JJ, I love you, brother. Let this be known right now. This is a statement from the Simple Man. We're not covering NXT again through the CW app. Anyway, that being said, Safet, Nathan, Balaman, good to see you. Again, shout out to Aaron with Virtue and Dave. Share with pleasure. Chat with him as I was on the Note review. Say yeah, no to Q. Ironically enough, actually, I think literally a week from the day marks about 7 years I've come to know and be part of the Noti Q family. So it's been an absolute joy and pleasure engaging with all of you and growing over time for this YouTube community facet of coverage, predictions, all that stuff. And of course, engaging with Walter Cruz now as we become super reliable, whether we're talking wrestling, predicting wrestling, whether we're talking rage, playing video games. And again, stay tuned as me and Walter will have a simple session coming very soon to my Simple Man's brand. We'll talk about absolutely everything for about an hour, most likely wrestling and video games. Date and time to be determined. And also, as I said earlier, I will say again, tomorrow marks episode 150 of City Predicting. It'll be a double feature for WWE Crown Jewel and TNA Bound for Glory. So I hope that you join us in the conversation that ensues there as I moderate the madness, because it's also so much more fun for me to moderate versus than just participate. And yes, there will be prediction forums for both those leagues that will be out shortly after that stream concludes. That's 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live tomorrow night across the Simply Reliable Studios. As of course, Friday, I believe Walter is covering a Bloodsport show from across the pond in London. And also we have...
we did that Monday.
Oh, you did? Okay, I wasn't sure because I remember Friday and then it changed. So I was like, wait, what the hell happened? Anyway, what's your feed on? I'm on 1027.
10:02.
Okay, get to 1027 and then we should be up good.
Yeah. What are you seeing?
I'm seeing Jeff Hardy right now Guzo by the Retribution guy across the second row. And he just let go.
Osiris Griffin, you mean?
Whoever. Peter Griffin's Lola's brother. I don't give a fuck.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 10, 27.
Okay, go ahead. 28, 29. And welcome, folks, to our coverage officially of NXT Showdown, this BS on the CW app, where it's NXT versus TNA. There you see backstage, Jordynne Grace, special guest referee with Team TNA, women-wise, the Nagas, and of course...
Wait. And you're not going to scream that the Inspiration have those titles on their shoulders?
I already did that when they actually won. It doesn't matter now, because one, they're not defending the titles, and two, the Inspiration were treated as a joke in WWE. And this is not the black and gold NXT when they first started. Nice implant DDT by the other dude. Here's a cover, hook on the far leg, and a 2 count. You can tell how relevant Retribution is to me, right?
Dion Lennox and Osiris Griffin. I have their names scrolling across.
I don't care who's who. Dion Lennox without the braids. Got it. The Dion Lennox. Can you tell I'm in a mood? Because Psychojet Black put me through a super chat cyclone. Don't that crazy
I
fool.
saw that. I was in the chat.
I saw you in the chat. I was trying to wrap up why you think I literally, not blemishly, did my blood. Oh, big shot by Osiris because I covered a 2 count. And now I'm covering the Hardys taking on this Retribution as the Dudleys and the TNA president watch on.
You were pressed fast forward when you were talking. It was hilarious.
Yeah, well, I'm an auctioneer, I guess, at heart, and I don't freaking make mistakes. Don't worry, I'll go ahead and do it again here as well towards the end in a simpler, slower fashion because I will be far more tranquilo, even if NXT beats TNA, which will piss me the fuck off. Anyway.
I told y'all what team he was on.
Damn fucking right. This ain't the black and gold. This is not my NXT. I'm TNA faithful for life. Shout out to the Tilla. Meanwhile, Jeff Hardy, whisper in the wind, wiping out Darkstate. And Matt Hardy right now looking game to make the tag. And there you see on the replay, beautiful whisper in the ring, wiping out the NXT Tag Team Champions. Of course, the Hardys won these titles back against the Nemeth brothers. And they also were able to successfully defend them against the Rascals and various opponents at some adversity in a ridiculous ladder match. Matt Hardy now legal, squaring up against Dion Lennox, hooking him for a side effect.
Beautiful side effect.
Cyrus, though, trying to come into play, gets to the midsection, possibly looking for Christopher and the Bearman, turn to a DDT.
Uh-oh, Hardy's on a roll.
Yes, and he might be looking to delete Darkstate and their NXT Tag Team Championship run. And kick the midsection by Jeff Hardy, who hits the twist of fate, caught into a friggin' net breaker. The plot twist, the cover, we got new champs and broken up by Osiris.
Well, to be fair, regardless, we're going to have new champs no matter who gets the pin.
I guess that's accurate here because both the NXT and the TNA Tag Team Champions are on the line. Of course, the NXT Tag Titles were won by Darkstate against Hank and Tank at Heatwave. And right now, Darkstate double teaming Matt. Power move play here. Osiris the cover, lateral press the leg, and Jeff with the save. Able to short circuit the count.
Exactly, Charles.
And about to say, again, for those that are tuning in actually for the first time along with us, hope that we do this justice for you. For those that did tune in last night, don't do spoilers. Don't be a dickhead. Show some respect. Also, don't be a dickhead. Subscribe to Bag for the rest of the day. Might be looking for a doomsday device. Matt Hardy trying to fight off Osiris' shoulders. Brings the big man down to his knees. Stops Dion Lennox on the ascent. And, of course, we know what this is also about at the end of the day. Twist of fate!
Oh, he rolled out of the ring, though.
Yeah, and again, Deion Lennox, though, I think Deion Lennox is legal, though. Get to the
I
midsection,
believe
Deion
so.
Lennox. And twist of fate! And this might be the moment the Hardys need Jeff Hardy with the 10. Jeff Hardy takes the shirt off to every creature of the night in the audience. Now Jeff going up to where he's most comfortable. The Extreme Enigma to the top rope. Might be looking for the finishing swan.
Oh, come on, come on!
Counter! Two! Hardy did it! History has been made. Matt and Jeff Hardy are the new NXT Tag Team Champions and will enter Bound for Glory, defending both the NXT and TNA Tag Team Championships against the Dudleys.
They literally have just won the one tag team titles they've never won before. They've literally just won them.
For the first time in their illustrious careers, to your point, the Hardys can put their names in NXT. And we all know what's next this Sunday at Bound for Glory for the last time. One last table. Hardys, Dudleys, tables match. Winner takes all for both sets of gold. But tonight, TNA brings the NXT titles home to TNA Wrestling.
And remember, the Dudleys have never won the NXT tag title, so they can make histories if they stop the Hardy.
We can literally see history made for TNA Wrestling in the span of a week if your premonition comes to fruition. And we will definitely be simply predicting that and so much more tomorrow night after the go home to Bound for Glory, after TNA Wrestling. But in the meantime, congratulations, Matt and Jeff Hardy.
Wow.
Incredible moment for these two trailblazers of tag team wrestling. These two brothers that grew up from North Carolina. And of course, still to come tonight, TNA versus NXT rolls on. The women will be coming up next. 4-on-4 traditional Survivor Series tag team match. And your special guest referee, NXT superstar and former TNA Knockouts World Champion, the Juggernaut Jordynne Grace. After this commercial break, again, fuck television.
Yeah, fuck television. They should at least let you fast forward commercials when you're doing a replay.
And like I said, and with all due respect, we're never covering on the CW app again. This is the one time I'm going to give you the friggin' audible because I'm that nice of a guy. And of course, we will see this Saturday, Australian time, who gets the Temu Super Bowl ring, who becomes the crown jewel down under in Perth, Australia, as WWE presents Crown Jewel, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time start time, folks. Keep that in mind. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at some of your comments now because I'm going to finally try and cool down and slow down. Damn, go. Okay, Safet saying new NXT Tag Team Champions, the Hardys. Charles saying it's not happening. WWE is letting TNA win the NXT Tag Team titles. About to say, are they really? Because let's not forget, the Hardys were former W superstars. So do we really make, something major here for TNA? I'm just saying. And Charles still questioned why Grace and Joe Hendry were made as ref for both matches. Well, I think it's one of those things where we want impartial nature. We also know that we believe in Joe Hendry. And that's, of course, why.
Amen. He appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Damn it. And that, I think, is why we want to make sure these matches are called down the line. There is no shenanigans, no tomfoolery. I think they look at Jordynne Grace and Joe Hendry as mutuals, since both have crossed the line. So, again, that's just a whole nother thought in a conversation. Anyway, Walter, it's good to chat with you and see you, virtual avatar man, or on screen for the first time. How you been, my friend?
I'm doing well. You? Now that the Psycho can't tell, he needs to come over and take over one of our streams. I wouldn't mind the money.
The Psycho Cyclone, that's what I'm going to call from now on. The Psycho Cyclone of Super Chats, an F5 category of Super Chat madness. Yeah, but again, it was fun. I always enjoy engaging with No DQ and No DQ Review. That's why it's Sleepy Dick Ding and No DQ. It's kind of its own thing with the leagues, And of course, as I said, the NXT League and the TNA League, the AEW and WWE Leagues, of course, continue. Of course, we got the WWE and TNA Leagues continuing this week with WWE Crown Jewel and TNA Bound for Glory. Again, folks, Sleepy Dick Ding tomorrow night, 10:30 Standard Time. I think Walter will be there. I'm gonna invite the Dominguez. I think I invited Charles Schultz, who did not fall down a virtual.
I might pop in late because my dentist appointment is at 6:30 or 6:40.
I hope that goes well with you with a smile. And
sorry, my doctor, my dentist appointment was today. I got a regular doctor appointment 6:45 my time, which would be 9 o'clock your time.
Okay, fair enough. All right, no problem, man. You know I always welcome you.
Yes,
Again,
Jordan.
you never know who might show up. Simply predicting with me. It could be 5, 6, 4, 9. Who the hell knows? Again, it's a milestone episode. You all made it possible. I thank you all every time. Again, I'll see you all tomorrow for Simply Predicting, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm sure we'll see all of you virtually here too when the Survivor Studios covers WrestleMania, when we go double down in Las Vegas once again. From Allegiant Stadium. WrestleMania will be Saturday, April 18th and Sunday, April 19th. The 2-day extravaganza from the entertainment capital of the world, the city of sin, as we go inside.
Holy shit!
With the juggernaut, Jordynne Grace.
Wait, are you behind?
Well, I mean, I'm looking at Jordynne Grace right now, supporting NXT and TNA.
I got Jacy and Cassie's intro, and they're actually using their old WWE theme.
I don't know how I feel about that. I think the inspiration feels better. But also, shout out to TNA ring announcer and former NXT backstage interviewer, Mackenzie Mitchell. Welcome
I'm gonna pause it. Let me know when Sade comes out and puts her hand to her hair.
The only legitimate women's tag team in pro wrestling history. Don't freaking at me. Cassie Lee, Jessica McKay, record-setting 2-time TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champions, former WWE Tag Team Champions, of course, beating the Elegance brand, thank Christ, this past Thursday on TNA Wrestling. As here comes Mara Sade. I do wonder, though, what Mara Sade is going to bring here, being formally involved here in NXT as well.
Maybe she could make them regret releasing her.
Well, we'll see if she's capable of doing anything like this young lady who also made history beating Layling Lee for TNA's cornerstone, the TNA Knockouts World Championship, as Kelani Jordynne captains Team TNA tonight against NXT. And let's not forget, regardless of result, Kelani Jordynne will be defending the TNA Knockouts Championship this Sunday at Bound for Glory against Indy Hartwell. And Indy Hartwell is a former NXT Women's Champion. So the crossover is there for the long haul with both competitors.
I think I got to give Kelani credit. She won the title and actually represents TNA and started being on their side, unlike the other person who has a TNA title.
Well, we're not going to talk about that unless you want me to rage. And to your point, all 4 of these women are literally former NXT. And of course, let's talk about the rules here real quick. In tag team matches, elimination can occur via pinfall, submission, count out, or disqualification. The match ends when all 4 members of the opposing team have been eliminated. And the winning side that survives will win for their brand in this showdown tonight. For the women.
Mamacita!
There we go. I knew that Walter was going to say that. Representing first team NXT, former challenger to the NXT Women's Championship. The fiercest striker with the fastest fists and the most swiftest kicks, Lola Vice. Oh, good Lord. And Walter's about to have a heart attack. Here comes Miss Parker.
Miss Parker. Oh, they're actually getting along. Look at this.
Well, I do think there's mutual respect with these two representing NXT, despite the fact they literally try to rip each other's throats out. And hang 10 with your NXT Women's North American Champion, arguably my MVP of this team, Ruca. And yeah, he's the Speed Championship, but who gives a fuck about that?
I don't know about Team TNA, but Team NXT is on one accord. Except, let's see what happens now.
Yeah, and again, how much of a fatal influence will it be to the brand with this captain on deck? NXT Women's Champion, Jacy Jayne. Yes, you heard me right, folks. Jacy Jayne is still the NXT Women's Champion at this point, with wins over, sorry, Walter, Lola Vice most recently at No Mercy.
I'm not going to rant.
Super Chat, you want to hear Walter rant. There you go, folks. That is your team for NXT and teams for TNA. This 8-woman women's traditional Survivor Series match. Jaida Parker, Jacy Jayne, Ruca, and Lola Vice. Jacy Jayne, team captain. Team TNA, the former Iconics, now the Inspiration, TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champion, Jessica McKay, Cassie Lee, Mara Sade, the former Jakara, And, of course, captain of Team TNA, Kelani Jordynne, the current TNA Knockouts World Champion.
Yeah, Jordynne looks pretty comfortable with the referee's outfit. Might be a post-career career.
To your point, Jordynne Grace, again, showing no favoritism here, brand-wise, representing both NXT and TNA on her apparel. Again, former person that crossed the line, former Royal Rumble participant, former TNA Knockouts World Champion, has yet to hold gold in NXT. But is a fully signed NXT superstar.
Well, she's coming off that victory over her rival, Blake Monroe, so we'll see if she gets a title shot soon.
Yeah, we'll see what the strategy is here. It looks like the captains are going to kick things off. Kelani Jordynne and Jacy Jayne, no strangers to each other. As I said before, Jacy Jayne challenged Lola Vice. Kelani Jordynne and Lola Vice on a tag team win over Fatal Influence.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, we're also looking at the champions of both these brands, ironically enough. Nice little counter roll by Kelani. Here's the cover roll and a count of 2 by Jordynne Grace. Follow crossbody, deep roll through by Jacy Jayne. Gets a 2 count on the TNA Knockouts World Champion. Sweep the lay by Kelani. Lateral press. Jordynne Grace. Great positioning here. And the cover again. Both women quick for covers here. And, of course, the animosity and the attitudes here, not just brand loyalty, is going to be heavily involved here, Walter.
Oh, yeah.
A swing and a miss, and Jacy Jayne, there was a blind tag made by Lola Vice. Nice cigarette to Harris, and I'm not sure Kelani Jordynne was aware what happened. And now she is.
Mm-hmm.
And again, do they care about winning for the brand, or do they care about winning for themselves? You just saw freaking Lola Vice, and Jacy Jayne have a bit of a jaw-jacking there. Good evasion there by Kelani Jordynne, bringing Lola Vice to the corner. It looks like IInspiration right now, looking for a little bit of a double team here. They are not the Bellas. They are better. They are not Bayley and Charlotte Flair. They are better. They are not Tamina and Nia Jax. They are better. They are the only true women's tag team in professional wrestling. Fuck you all if you say otherwise. Cassie Lee, Jessica McKay. Bigger than Kofi May at 35 because they were meant to win. Kofi was given a win. And a kick out there won by Lola Vice. And there you see Santino Marella and Carlos Silva watching on from their respective locker room. As, of course, a lot of brand prides on the line. Not to mention, TNA cannot afford to look weak. Cover 2 count ahead of Bound for Glory, which is arguably their biggest show of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine this, Walter. What would it mean if Kelani Jordynne was pinned by one person here in NXT, let alone the NXT Women's Champion? She honestly, if she gets through Indy Harbor, might be looking at her next challenger. For the time, we could be back into a whole nother title for title scenario.
Better not make it a triple threat. Please don't do that crap.
2. And freaking Chris Jericho, Stone Cold, and fracking Rock all over again.
I've had enough triple threats in 2025.
You sure about that? I'm sure WWE would love to name a pay-per-view triple threat pretty soon. Oh! There's a Guri there. And up and under. Taking her down. And so far, Jaida Parker not getting better. Sade. There's the cover. No eliminations yet. Gets a 2 count. Again, no eliminations so far, by the way. Still the Continental NXT North American Championship on the line with All Ego Ethan Page, the best from Canada, the best in 3 countries, taking on Mustafa Ali of the Order 4. IInspiration coming in to Jaida Parker.
What happened to the audio?
I have no idea. And it just came
the
back.
Audience was cursing,
trying to restore
probably.
The peace. And again, I don't think Jordynne Grace is going to separate the field. Ah, fuck it. Let the women fight. Prove to me that you can fight as hard as AEW. Here we go.
I think the audience might have said.
What's that?
The audience might have been chanting "Holy shit" or something, and they blinked the audio out.
CW, freaking FCC showing censorship. How ironic.
Mm-hmm.
God forbid the fans actually be passionate about something.
Right.
Something! Big forearm by Jacy Jayne right now. Jacy Jayne with the rolling senton wiping out the IInspiration on the outside.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. Oh, Sade wiping out the NXT Women's Champion. Kelani Jordynne now looking to join the field. From the top row, Kelani do anything!
Damn, that was a nice moonsault.
Knocking the pins down with a moonsault leads to Ruca, who knows how to hang high. Sasuke special! 2 teams, 8 women, 2 brands. Only one can be the winner. Who would it be? NXT or TNA? Find out after this commercial break, because again, fuck television.
Fuck censorship too.
Accurate, but that's not as often heard, thankfully, in the other promotions. But anyway,
Jeez,
and
what
shout out to about to say,
what a move by Ruca. Damn.
about to say Sasuke special again. A fan of Will Ospreay for all of you that don't know. Someone here is educated. Shout out to my Nola friend Datsula again. She might join me tomorrow night since we're dating. Probably TNA Brown will be the later half, so it actually will work for your favorite times. Yeah. Again. Please follow her when it's wrestling time at Rangers of Wrestling. Our mighty Morphin Pink Power Ranger, Dattila, here at the Simply Reliable Studios. Appreciate you, pal. Follow her. There you go, folks, on the medias as you see as well. And again, right now, I got a commercial break to my friend Dattila's point. As I said, Peyton Royce and, of course, Jacy in a previous challenges for the NXT Women's Championship and failed four-way action against Nikki Cross and Asuka, the undefeated Empress of Tomorrow. Still unpinned submitted, by the way, in NXT. Of course, Asuka will team up with Kairi Sane, former women's tag team champions, the Kabuki Warriors, to take on Io Sky and Rhea Ripley this Saturday in Perth, Australia, in tag team action. We
in
also
her
know
home country.
Yeah, right. We also know that Bronson Reed is going to take on Roman Reigns again in an Australian street fight. So, unless I see Vegemite and a didgeridoo, I'm not expecting this to be an Australian street fight, but whatever. I guess we're in Australia. You got to do some sort of name.
I need to see a kangaroo in that match.
Yeah, you did what? Captain Kangaroo Jack? What the fuck you trying to do here, bruv?
I need a kangaroo to kick Roman in the gut.
I need a Luca. Fuck me! Eucalyptus tree! Freaking thrown in someone's face. Easy for me to say. Damn.
Right.
Or red sand. The freaking the freaking koala shows up. I don't know.
Right.
Anyway, we're losing our fucking minds. Can you tell? Because again, we fucking hate television. The CW app fucking sucks. By the way, thank you for those that tuned in last night to our coverage of AEW Dynamite Tower Tuesday. It was a lot of fun. As we know, Wrestle Dream is the following weekend, not this weekend, the following weekend, and we will be covering that here at the Super Alba Studios Saturday, October 18th. We are back here at NXT Showdown, 8-woman tag team action, traditional Survivor Series match. Yeah, the Irons is really into this, doing the wave, right? That's how much they're really invested in this. And again, you see Ruca right now, maybe bringing the wave forward, bringing the beach into the freaking NXT arena. Nice snapmare here, though. Looks like Ruca is legal with Mara Sade. Destiny across her face. Mara Sade could become a future challenger, possibly for the NXT Women's North American Championship or the Speed Championship, if that's going to become more of a legitimate thing. You find I talked fast in that plug. You should have heard me. The people should have just watched me call that speed match. And no, I'm not going to call those for a regular. Oh, knee drop right in the back of the head. Covered by Mara. First elimination. 2 counts.
I still can't believe I'm seeing IInspiration in WWE TV again.
Well, the world's a crazy place, but if you're going to have WTNA, this might become more of a regular thing. Now, would it be treated with respect this time? The jury is out. So, Ruca, great flexibility by the former tournament expert. 2-for-1 special DDT takeover on the IInspiration. Every championship here is also at risk, by the way, of possibly finding new challengers based on who gets eliminated.
Yeah.
So Ruca and Zarya have already made waves on the main roster against Chelsea Green or Secret Harvest. Also previous challenge with the Women's Tag Team Champions. Tab made to Kelani, tab made to Jacy Jayne. The captain's legal again. And Jacy Jayne, I will say this for Jacy Jayne, by the way, no Fallon Henley, no Fatal Influence compadres. Oof! And so far, Jacy Jayne has wiped out all of Team TNA by herself.
I see what you did there, too, by the way, making waves when you talk about Ruca. I thought I was the pun guy.
And sometimes I'm a natural punnist, and I don't realize it. Again. And Jacy Jayne right now showing why she is anything but a second wheel. She has been a fighting, defending, and improving NXT Women's Champion. Much as I hate to admit it. Santon drop, cover on Kelani. And at 2 counts. Almost pinned the TNA Knockouts champion. Imagine the treat it would be for her to challenge for that at Halloween Havoc. Nice roll over by Kelani, shoulders down, and a 2 count. And I'll give Jordynne Grace credit, by the way. Split leg, dropped stunner, but Jacy Jayne dropped towards her corner, tabbing to Jaida Parker, tabbing to Mara Sade. And I will give Jordynne Grace credit, as I said earlier, she has been completely impartial and on point so far with her counter positioning. Nice takeover blockbuster there. And again, Miss Parker, Jaida Parker, one of your favorites, Walter. Definitely been a standout this year in NXT. And
She's
previous
going to be a
challenger.
champion next year.
Is she also bred to be maybe an Iron Survivor? Let's not forget, we're talking about Survivor Series matches here. We got Deadline coming up here, but what's the deadline for NXT and TNA's relationship staying friendly? As it looks like Jaida Parker, giving the Inspiration a special seat in the corner and sitting on a 2-for-1.
Double seat.
Hike up by the former all-collegiate national volleyball player. And wait a minute. Oh! Reverse X Factor by Sade.
What is she setting up? Because she's short dragging her for a while.
I think right now she's getting lost in the moment. I mean, Sade, again, she has the most to prove here, I think, in my opinion here. Not a champion. Formerly involved in NXT. Beautiful moonsault! High angle. Did not get even any of it, I think. Yeah, and again, there you see Hendry, who will be the special guest referee for the men's match, laying down the law on Team NXT.
Can he really be partial with Trick Williams being part of that team?
Well, considering Trick Williams stole the title from Hendry, your guess is as good as mine. Falcon Herald, Jaida Parker, the cover by Sade for first elimination. Oh, Kelani breaks it out with a splash. And so Ruca dies with a missile drop kick. Vines flying everywhere. What big boot. Breaking down quickly here, Walter. Face first. Almost a 1% there by Lola Vice. Jumping kick there. Bang. Rising knee strike there by the Inspiration. Cold breaker. Wiping out the NXT Women's Champion. Oh, hit tonic. Wiping out Cassie Lee. Sade, Jaida Parker legal. Sade, the roll-up. The counter. Jaida Parker eliminated.
Jaida Parker's the first to get eliminated? Really?
By Sade, that means it's 3 NXT and 4 still for TNA. But watch Ruca off to your screen. Wipe out counter 2, and it's 3 for 3 again. Sade eliminated.
You had your moment in the sun, Sade. See ya.
And no kidding. Out of nowhere, the Soul Snatcher, probably the most effective move in professional wrestling. Look at it here, Walter. Snatches the soul of Sade and ties it. NXT and TNA rolls on after this commercial break. Oh, wow, they didn't go to commercial.
Okay. They didn't go to commercial for me.
Well, all right, good enough. We're continuing this match here. We are 3 for 3 still. NXT, TNA, 8-woman traditional Survivor Series matchup down to 6. Even sides for the time being. We got Jayne with Jessica McKay. Or Jacy McKay, excuse me. Taking to the outside. And right now,
what is Jordynne doing?
Jordynne Grace probably checking on, making sure everyone's still standing at the tag rope here. But of course, the Inspiration knows each other's whereabouts at all times. And so far, Jordynne Grace, again, great job as an official here. You're talking about maybe a second live. Lola Vice, though.
Here comes the educated feet.
Yeah, this is all your commentary right now, dude, because here's your world. Here's your former MMA fighter just teeing off right now.
These tornado kicks.
Good grief. Trying to tie up the hamstrings of Jordynne. Lightning fast kicks in the corner. Now lining up one half of the Inspiration in the other corner.
She's literally treating them like kicking bags.
Well, I think she's about to treat them a different way, dude, because she's got 2 corners to choose and 2 hips that are waiting to get up. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, good grief. And again, staying on the attack. Wiping out.
Stop stealing my thunder, Booker T.
About to say, Booker T has less brains than you. But anyway, looking for the analyzer possibly. Cassie Lee blocked the kick, but Lola Vice blocked the kick. High kick miss. Both these women right now. Oh my God! Noches! Cassie Lee eliminated.
Damn that back fist.
Lightning fast, and she is out like a light. Wait a minute. The Okada roll by Jacy McKay. Looking for the roll-up. And it's trying to sleeper hold.
And she leg locked her, too.
And she rolled. Wait a minute. Did she tap, though? Didn't she tap?
Wow.
Yep, she tapped. Jordynne was not able to save her. It is now 3-on-1. Jordynne is the last stand for TNA's women's division. This is not
champ,
good.
Though.
Oh, and Jayne wants a piece of the champion now, and probably the glory for herself, as again, Eagles.
This could be their undoing. The fact that they can't get along.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Kelani Jordynne, can she truly do anything here? Can she survive NXT? Wait a minute. The Inspiration, they were eliminated, but they just took them out of the corner. Split leg, one side, turn Grace, turn around. 2, 3, 4, turn around. Jordynne Grace got the fucking cover. Come on.
She had it. Wait, you got to blame Inspiration, not Jordynne Grace.
What the hell? The referee's the one that's supposed to hold the freaking Law and Order down. Now, wait a minute. The school go by Jacy, Jayne, not like this, Jordynne. Oh, 2 count. This is why I fucking hate this NXT. And right now, the front face lock right now, Kelani Jordynne fighting against Jacy, Jayne. Big forearm shiver. And blind tap made by Lola Vice here. Kelani, the sidestep, whoop, from the outside. Lola Vice, I believe, is now legal for Team NXT. Jesus, what a PK.
She hurt her own foot.
Oh, what a shame. And Jacy, Jayne right now.
I think she kicked the apron, Noah.
Dumbass. And again, things were going the way. Why she had to, bring her ego in play. Kelani Jordynne right now, fighting up the world. Drives Jacy, Jayne out again. Now Kelani Jordynne, what's this? Looking up Lola Vice.
Ankle slam.
The cover. 2. Lola Vice eliminated.
Really? Fucking.
Wait. Is she eliminated?
Yes.
Yep. Lola Vice eliminated. For a moment, I was like, what the hell? And the pressure right now might be picking up here as we got Ruca and Kelani Jordynne, the best of friends, one-on-one again. A sleeper match, by the way, last year from a heat wave.
I can't catch a break with Lola.
Up and over, you really can't. The running hip attack by the NXT Women's North American Champion. Oh! Backpack stunner, cover, high stack, 2 count.
I really can't catch a break. God damn it.
It's a friggin' frantic matchup, though, that broke down in a fucking hurry as it's 2-1 right now in favor of Team NXT. So Ruca, Kelani Jordynne picking things up with the up top. Kelani, deep cover, hook of legs, and a 2 count.
That was a nice reversal.
Yeah, very nice reversal out of the electric chair position. Kelani Jordynne front face like, oh!
X Factor.
But DDT shoots the half cover. Jordynne Grace out of position, and a 2 count.
Come on, Jordynne.
Like, I'm trying to give Jordynne Grace some grace here because I know she's not a registered official, but give me a fucking break. And Kelani Jordynne right now to the top rope. Oh, so Ruca, though, with that dynamic athletic background as well. And what the hell is she doing here?
At least she's calling it down the middle.
I'll give you that much. As some order has been restored, Kelani Jordynne and so Ruca. Oh,
what is she going for? Spanish Fly?
Oh, Spanish Fly! And I think she does not the air, so Ruca, Kelani Jordynne might be looking to eliminate the NXT Women's North American Champion. Oh, and the knees. So Ruca able to turn around out of the corner. Soul Snatcher, but Jacy, Jayne hit the attack. Cover, the cover, 2. Damn it. Jacy, Jayne pins Kelani Jordynne and wins it for Team NXT. And still off Ruca's work.
Off of Ruca's work.
This fucking fatal influence, the plague of my existence, continues to be the downfall of TNA wrestling. Jacy, Jayne just pinned the TNA Knockouts World Champion, and Team NXT wins against TNA in this Women's Survivor Series match. You can even see Jordynne Grace begrudgingly BSing on that. Still, mutual respect for Kelani Jordynne. A commendable effort here by Team TNA's captain. And so Ruca and Kelani Jordynne go so far back here in NXT.
Uh-huh.
And let's go ahead and take a look at the replays here. When things broke down to your point, the Inspiration taking down Lola Vice and Jacy, Jayne while Jordynne Grace was trying to push them away. Kelani Jordynne hit anything possible, had her down for a fucking 8 count, and could have pinned the friggin' NXT Women's Champion. Lola Vice still got caught by Kelani Jordynne. Beautiful Olympic slam takeover there. And again, look at the cover here. Yeah, Lola Vice legit was eliminated. So Ruca was just a second too late. Beautiful soul snatcher, though, snatching Kelani Jordynne, but Jacy, Jayne took the fucking credit, and NXT wins. NXT's champions beat TNA tonight at NXT Showdown. Damn it. Congratulations, Ruca, and fuck you, Jayne.
At least at the beginning. So wait, we're 1-1. NXT just won, and TNA won the first opening bout.
I suppose you're right. The night is still very young, as there you see the former heart and soul of 205 Live, Mustafa Ali, looking to show us that we should trust in him as the face of North America. Coming up next, All Ego Evan Page defends his honor and the pride of Canada against Mustafa Ali, NXT North American Championship. After this commercial break, fuck television.
Mustafa, I wonder if they're gonna do the same thing they did with Inspiration and use his WWE theme. Do they still have the rights to that?
If they said I'm go hard, I'm gonna be like, no, thank you.
Hey man, that was the shit.
It was weird as fuck. And besides, he's a politician. This political theme encourages someone you can trust and also a dictator underhandedly. And that's what he is. Let's not forget. The Order 4 is taking on the system and hardcore war this Sunday at Bound for Glory. And Mustafa Ali cheated his way to get the advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm a little bit winded, a little bit heated right now. Fuck!
Why? Because TNA lost? How did TNA lose the knockout, the women's match, when they have the knockouts division, one of the best women's division in professional wrestling?
And I'll give NXT credit's due. They have a great women's division. There's a lot of great depth, all right? I'm not going to deny the potential of talent in the women's division. So Ruca right now is the leader of that, in my freaking opinion. But seriously, come on now. Utter BS. Anyway, Matt, doing very well. I got a little bit heated there if y'all didn't figure it out by now, because again, I'm TNA. He's this NXT. I think he's a fool, but that's just my opinion. And at the end of the day, the logos are in the wrong spot, but it is what it is. And I'm covering this freaking watch along on a fucking app I hate. So there you go. So I got all the reason to be pissed off tonight. I really do. I went from the happiest to the ridiculous to the bullshit.
I'm tired of seeing this lasagna commercial with Garfield and fat cats.
Oh, love it, Pete. Anyway, don't give me the rant on T. You want Superman tonight? You want me to go John Oliver on this shit? Stop it. Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
Anyway, sorry, folks. Sorry. Not sorry. Anyway, Safet, yeah, about to say, damn it! Charles saying, well, I guess Jacy needed to win more than anyone on Team NXT for some reason. Yeah, she's a glorified... Never mind. So Ruca should have got the credit. You damn right she should have. Again, shoot, I wouldn't mind seeing So Ruca Kelani join right back for the TNA Knockouts World Championship under different circumstances. As we're back here on NXT, again, looking at this NXT Focus by Progressive. Whether you trust them is up to you. As we go backstage with Matt Cardona.
Every time the freaking comes back from commercial, we get unsync.
I tell you this, that fucking sucks.
I just got the Progressive thing. Thank God I could skip 10 seconds.
I'm at 39.55.
39.52.
53, 54, 55. Boop. Okay,
55. Yeah, 56, 57.
Yep. That's sub promotion. About to say, yeah, he is the king of sub promotion. Let's be honest here.
Guilty as charged.
I mean, again, he's the Long Island IC. He's the former king of the internet. Says he's always ready. Oh, there's Briggs. Matt Cardona knows that he screwed him.
Is he hiding?
Yes, he is.
Next week.
All right. Freaking Matt Cardona. What an idiot. Oh, they took his old fame. All right. I guess we're not dealing with the politician tonight. We're dealing with the former cruiserweight. So even... never mind.
Transition.
For it, Ali, do you trust to be the face of North America?
That was kind of cool, though. I got to admit.
All right. I'll give you some credit's due. You are on point. Of course, this NXT North American Championship match stands for Mustafa Ali saying that both TNA and NXT need great leaders. It's one of those things, though, that I almost wonder, do I trust an Ethan Page more than Mustafa Ali when it comes to this championship, particularly? I guess you're a freaking citizen of Canada. The jury is out.
Well, remember, TNA already possesses one NXT title right now.
And the tag team championships, but how long does that last? At the end of the day, who gives a fuck about the tag team titles? They still hold the cornerstones of TNA, the knockouts, and the men's world championship. Mustafa Ali could get some leverage for TNA, Selfish Brigade or not, if he does beat Ethan Page, though, for the NXT North American Championship. At the end of the day, dude, those tag titles are nothing but a nostalgia act. Let's just put it what it is. There's a reason why we don't have a young team from TNA and a young team for NXT challenging for either sets of titles at Bound for Glory. Meanwhile, here comes the face of North America. Show your dimples if you can for ego.
Ego.
And of course, the man that claims to be the best across 3 countries on a single continent, rechristening that title for Canada, our NXT North American champion, All Eagle, Ethan Page. As the NXT Live Tour continues on, they will be, of course, carrying NXT Live house shows in Columbus, Ohio, Detroit, Michigan, and Cleveland, Ohio here very soon.
Did the audio cut out for you, or that's my TV?
It did cut out. Again, the CW app fucking sucks. And again, if it wasn't for the fact that I respect JJ, I respect you, I respect the people that engage with us to do these retro watch-alongs at the Survivor Studios, I would say to this, fuck off. I would have just told you to just go to YouTube Premium whenever you wanted, and we could have just did this for YouTube without ads, simply put, and talk after each match. But no, here we are doing it on this fucked up app. As we go down to the mute.
Is still no audio for you?
No. There it is. All right, here we go. Mac Rome and your weird style. Here for the introductions.
Anybody in the chat? He looks like Beavis from Beavis and Butthead, to be honest. If anybody saw this live, did they have that audio issue? Like, I want to know now.
I am curious if they did have that. But considering it was on the CW app, it was on the CW channel, probably not.
Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali, of course, former X Division champion.
Hey, man, he was promised this shot before he was released, and he never got it.
Yeah, right? And then he went on his own worldwide campaign. Undefeated for over 200+ days. But All Ego Ethan Page has been nothing but an opportunist here in NXT and is a former 2-time NXT champion, and also freaking 2-time NXT North American champion, excuse me.
What does Ali do to the title after he wins it? Does he make it like some kind of political?
No, never mind. I don't know. And then you see the NXT North American Canadian Championship. Maybe he puts it back in that room friggin' leather strap.
Makes it a TNA color or something, or just goes back to US. He is from Chicago.
I mean, you know, make him like red, sky blue, and white, I guess. NXT Universe buzzing here, looks like, and as well as some of the TNA faithful for this match. Continental tap here in the early going. Of course, you know, even a page says, I wonder if he's looking past Mustafa Ali. Remember, he called out El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. He wants the AAA Latin American Championship. He still feels like he's owed that.
Is he on a mission to conquer all continents? He's got 6 more to go.
Well, I mean, if nothing else, he's trying to truly conquer North America. Whether or not there's a title here in America that he wants to pursue or another title in Canada, I have no idea. But I wouldn't throw it too far out. I mean, again, an ego worldwide sounds like something waiting to happen. Still comes to
There's no Antarctica championship, so he's screwed there.
not unless he wants to wrestle a penguin. Drop down there. Mustafa Ali off the ropes. Great agility by Ethan Page. Ali scouting it, though. The cover. Got a 2 count.
There's no Africa championship either.
I mean, it depends on what region of Africa you're in, but I'm not going to go there. Backslide, cover, and a 2 count. Get to the midsection. I mean, let's not forget, Queen Aminata's from Ghana, South Africa. Freaking Obafemi's from Nigeria. I'm pretty sure they got wrestling in Africa. We just don't know any promotions.
I don't know if there's a title called Africa title like North
Okay.
America.
That's fair enough. Well, we do know there's an NXT and a TNA championship. And speaking of, Joe Henry now talking with Team TNA ahead of the men's Survivor Series match. That match is going to be our main event. And the 2 count there after standing moonsault by Mustafa Ali.
It's probably an Australian championship.
Are you going to name countries here? Do you know the Anime X country song?
I'm naming the continents. He needs 7. Australia is the only country that's also a continent.
Okay, fair enough. This is your geography lesson, courtesy of Professor Cruz, folks. Your exam will be tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be closed book, and it will count for 75% of your final grade. You will pass or fail. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like your academy is going to close faster than Chase University.
Right?
Again, both illegitimate schools. Even Page trying to beg off Mustafa Ali here. Mustafa Ali might pose a legitimate threat. Back elbow strike, luring a false sense of security.
Charles is right. It is weird to hear people chant for Ali.
And right now, Mustafa Ali, cutting off Ethan Page here. Of course, Ethan Page not a fighting champion by any means of the sorts. Swing and a miss again. Up and around Ali. Catching a DDT.
Are you a little shocked that Ali's by himself? He doesn't have the 4 with him?
The order 4? A little bit, but before Mustafa Ali had an order, he had his own itinerary. He had his own motive. And Mustafa Ali is planning his own campaign here to take over NXT, clearly. And getting the NXT North American Championship will help in that pursuit.
Mm-hmm.
See Ali right now walking on over. I'm sure they've arranged it. Oh, man. I'm sure Reyes and Team Morella also don't want to see interference involving any of the matches tonight.
Yeah.
And right now, swing him around. God.
That's unusual. People usually swing towards the pole, not towards the rope.
Yeah, even Page might literally rearrange Mustafa Ali's throat and jawline, turning his frown literally right side up. And his
he literally
upside down.
He said, "Smile, you son of a bitch."
Yeah, again, give me a smile. Remember what happened with Javon Evans as we go to another commercial break. Fuck television. It's one of those things, though, that I do look at Ethan Page here. And again, the aggressive nature of our NXT North American champion. And again, beating Tamon Hyde, some would say in rather easy fashion. It's a whole different verdict, though. Ethan Page has been a very dominant champion. But Mustafa Ali has made himself a point of conversation. Now he and his family, the Order 4, if you want to call it that, are taking on the system in Hardcore War this Sunday, and they have the advantage. Oh, my goodness. As we got a commercial break again, let me remind you, of course, our upcoming schedule. We have City Predicting tomorrow night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for WWE Crown Jewel and TNA Bound for Glory. I don't know if we're doing an ESPN thing live or someone's going to give us money because I ain't spending $30 on that shit. But one way or another, we are going to cover Crown Jewel this Saturday. Again, Walter and I will talk about that behind closed doors. And then, of course, we are going to buy, spend, and look at live TNA Bound for Glory this coming Sunday. There will be shenanigans as well Saturday night. No idea what's happening, who's hosting. I'll probably miss out again. Hopefully, I'll get sick again, or I'll just be able to sleep. Honestly, maybe I'll take a hiatus from shenanigans. I don't think I'm needed. And then also, we'll, of course, move into maybe I'll cover King of Pro Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling Monday morning. And me and Ash plan on doing maybe a review with Ash's chats. And then me and Popolino will do predictions post-mortem on WWE Crown Jewel this coming Wednesday next week. So stay tuned for more on that. That is the shorthand schedule for the Cibraba Studios and Cements brand. And also, Cindy Bedinti for AEW Wrestle Dream will be next week, Thursday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stay tuned for more on that. I'm already ready for October 18th. We just get there.
Oh, AEW. Mm-hmm.
A lot of great wrestling, a lot of professional wrestling across the board coming up, but you already know where my heart stands. TNA Faithful and All Elite, and also New Japan. As of course, again, we're on a commercial break right now, so we're just giving you all a breather to keep up with us, keep us in tune to what we have ahead, and also just stick along with us for the ride towards anything else that might follow. As we're back here on, there we go. We got Ethan Page.
I'm not back.
Mustafa Ali in the corner. Let me know when you see that here. Both men jogging for position, looking for a big move here. NXT North American Championship on the line. I'm at 48 minutes and 40 seconds by when you come back.
I'm back. I'm 48, 33, 34, 35, 36,
Yep.
37,
There we go.
38, 39, 48, 40.
We're never doing this again, by the way, Walter. I don't give a fuck what show it is. Not my NXT, not my app. Mustafa Ali up to the top rope. Even Page. Sunset flip powerbomb.
NXT should have got the deal with Netflix. They should have combined it.
Yeah, that'd be too much like right. Even though we're too close to calling NXT the third main roster brand. Mustafa Ali able to skin the cat and going up to the top turnbuckle pad, though.
He can't hit the 450 from way the hell over there.
Well, now if even Page rearranges Ali's, quite literally.
Right in the Mustafa meatballs.
Again, Mustafa Ali trying to create a new chapter here. He came up short at WrestleMania 34. He was able to beat Cedric Alexander. Now trying to get a big moment here at NXT at this historic night. Looking for a sidewalk slam. Mustafa Ali fighting back, though. The headbutt to the side of the head. Mustafa Ali again looking for something big out of the corner. Even Page fighting back. Now even Page hoisting up Ali. Yeah, this is very dangerous. What the hell is about to happen here? Oh! Drop face first, the top turbo, but ran through with a sick kick. What a boot cover. 2, no, and Ali bridges up. Showing his resilience and not looking to give it all ego Ethan Page. And Ethan Page is apoplectic. Look at this kick, Walter.
Yo. He kicked his head off.
Inside out, upside down for only a 2.5 as Ali bridged up in defiance.
And then did the Ric Flair feint.
Yeah, you gotta say that probably surprised Ethan Page there.
Mm-hmm.
Ethan Page right now, of course, still NXT North American champion. His second resident North American champion, excuse me, only been a one-time NXT champion. But that was already done so much in his short NXT career. And keep in mind, folks, he's only been above NXT for just a little bit over a year. Oh! And right now, big dropkick in the corner. Fob again with the big boots. And right now, Ethan Page falling again, Ali. So it's out from underneath, but it looks like Ethan scouted that. Able to go up and over. Now Ethan Page, the sidestep. Oh, man! Golly! From the 100 to 0, face first in the second turnbuckle, driving towards center. Hit the counter, kick out at 2. Did you see how fast Ali's own momentum crashed him into that turnbuckle?
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Golly! Talk about an absolute halt. Ethan Page literally a split second away from holding on to that title.
Pretty much.
And crowd chant, this is awesome, and I will actually agree, this is pretty awesome here between Ethan Page and Mustafa Ali. A very game bout here for the NXT North American Championship. Possibly looking for Eagle's Edge. Hoisted up, Ali trying to fight back, grabs the top rope, and forces.
That was cool.
Went for the high kick. Ooh! Disorientating the champion. Hoisted up for the suplex, back elbow, standing switch. Ali in the corner. Look for the counter roll. Even Page, let go. Ali up and over. Oh! Taking down the DDT! And the counter, hooking the near leg. We got a new kick out!
Too nonchalant of a pin.
Yeah, about to say, that just looked like a move of desperation there, but he planted Ethan Page on his head. To your point, the back press only hooked the right side of the body with the body weight, and Ethan Page got the left shoulder up.
Ali better go for that 450, man, because you got the momentum right now.
It was that 450 that allowed him to beat Chris Sabin to make history at No Surrender when he won the TNA X Division Championship in the main event that night and went on an illustrious run. As he might be looking at that 450 splash, to your point. Oop, Ethan Page able to go inside. Whoop, went for a kick again. Ali escapes. But roll through, the roll up, shoulders down. Did not have both legs over the shoulders.
Dude, the ref was out of position, too. That second he took the slide.
Oh! And that elbow connected, though. Ethan Page catching Ali this time and hooking him. He goes edge, counter to reverse, runner, counter, hook up both legs. Kick out at 2.
Damn, I thought he had him.
Oh! Single knee code breaker. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Ali catching him with a super kick. And out of the corner again goes Ali. Oh, man, and got uppercut, I think, out midair.
A North American uppercut.
And that twisted grit. No, Ali countered the backslide again. And now cupping it with a bridge. We go, man. Somehow
What
he
is-
escapes.
Dude, that ref he keeps being out of position.
Out of position or not, Ali's playing out all the stops in and out against Ethan Page and vice versa. In what I really did not think was going to be as competitive as a bout.
Dude, this stole the match of the night.
This should have been the main event. Seriously, how bad do these two want to win? And this isn't about TNA. This is about NXT. It's about proving you're the best, proving a point, creating a legacy. Irish whip and Ali take over Ronda. Ethan Page again. Of course, Champion's advantage. Tiger on his hands via pinfall or submission inside the ring. And Ali right now going off the opposite side. And a top-rank suicide. See that? Jesus Christ!
Yeah, he almost took himself out.
He did take himself out. He took both men out up and over the damn announce table.
Holy shit, Jansen. Here's the beeping.
Yeah, fuck this app.
Well, you think about it. TNA is an American company, so North America, you represent every company when you win that title, right?
I suppose that's in context kind of true. Again, right now, Mustafa, Ali, and Ethan Page trying to get out of the wreckage. Ali tripping over that headset cable and still doesn't know that's hooked to his foot, by the way. Ali's foot is stuck in a freaking cable. Get that off your foot, Ali.
That's
Ali
one way
right
to
now. Oh, my God. You were saying, Walter? I'm sorry.
I was saying that's one way to shut Booker T up. He kicked his headphone off.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he went free falling against that barricade from the top rope. That was a horrible landing.
Wait, was that is this part of the actual...
Twisted grin, I'm not sure, but here's the cover, too, and Ethan Page retains the NXT North American Championship.
There's no way somebody wrote that into the script. Well, the wire you're going to trip over, and that's what's going to come.
Well, I don't know if Mustafa Ali inadvertently injured himself, possibly, but either way, there you see the evidence. That cable is wrapped around Mustafa Ali's ankle, and he even took advantage, and I can't blame the champion for that. Take a look here, by the way. Good God, Ali went flying.
My God, he launched him. What's up, JJ?
Twisted grin for added interest to ensure Ethan Page is still the best in North America. For Canada.
That is crazy. Why does the headset have to be that damn long anyways?
I don't know. Again, I'm not a gaffer. Bottom line, Ethan Page is still NXT North American champion, but a valiant effort by Mustafa Ali. As we go backstage to Akio the Duck Jr., the AAA Latin American champion.
Is he speaking English?
We'll find out here momentarily. C'est la story of victory from here. Where's Collide?
I'm the pride of Mexico. And now I'm coming for the North American title.
And then there's Lexus King in his freaking Halloween pajamas.
I'm not going to make fun of him after he just lost his brother. Surprised he's at work, to be honest.
You're trying to get a soft set on me. It's not going to work.
I'm not, but his brother literally just died and he's at work. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, sometimes, hey, the life must go on.
Mm-hmm.
Don't disrespect a luchador's mask.
He said, don't ever touch it again. That's what he said it's been.
Well, it looks like Lexus King is trying to create a new opportunity for him. And apparently he just mocked Taven Heights. I think Lexus King is just trying to get relevant again. I'm not sure.
He said, what's wrong with you, dude? In Spanish.
I guess he's not the only one that speaks Spanish. And shout out to the Mega Wrestling JJ Williams. Good to see him following Cazarian Studios. And of course, we'll see JJ here soon enough hosting Shenanigans. And we also will see John Cena for the last time at Saturday night's main event. But we know this Saturday at Crown Jewel, another phenomenal encounter is to come forward as he takes on AJ Styles one-on-one. One last match. John Cena Saturday night's main event, John Cena's final match in December.
By the way, have you
On
seen the
Nation's
ticket
capital.
prices for that shit?
Well, we all know WWE is nothing but a glorified money hog, but as long as people buy it, they don't give a fuck. People want to see their house.
$12,000 for front row seats to bullshit ass Saturday night just because it's his last match.
Well, it's amazing how foolish people will spend their money and their lifelong earnings on for a one-night experience. That's absolutely underwhelming. But what do I know? I'm a frugal, simple man. Anyway, as we got another commercial break, fuck television. I gotta give credits due. Ethan Page, Mustafa Ali, it doesn't get the cement that's professional wrestling, damn it, because that cable shit and the referee opposition, but that still was quite a hard-fought match.
Match of the night so far.
Yeah, I'll give you that much. But even by TV standards, that's not a high bar. Because NXT usually has better TV matches than Raw and SmackDown, if we're being honest.
And TNA does too.
Damn right. That's why the freaking Inspiration beat the Elegance brand last week in the main event in arguably one of the better knockout matches I've seen recently in tag team action on TNA. So, there you go. Anyway, we're doing all right, JJ. We're dealing with this fucking app. I hate it. I'm never doing this again. Sorry, not sorry. And having a little bit of fun. I believe all that's left is the men's Survivor Series matchup. So,
yeah, unless there's some backstage bullshit.
well, there's always bullshit in WWE. They do more bullshit than they actually do wrestling. Speaking of bullshit, we can bullshit on podcasts all we want. As WWE gives you 5 podcasts a week. They're using the WWE podcast schedule, of course. Cody Rhodes, Stephanie McMahon, Mark Galloway, Logan Paul, and the bald guy and the other lady, whatever their names are. Megan Moran. Have we go backstage with Jaida Parker and Lola Vice. And Jacy, Jayne, and Ruca, the winners of the women's Survivor Series matchup.
Lasagna and this Garfield commercial keeps coming on. It's pissing me off.
Yeah, well, Jacy Jayne's probably not looking to do. I'm sorry, I was asking you to celebrate.
Oh, are you back?
Yeah, I am. Let me know when you see Zarya and Ruca talking. 59-27. Again, fuck this app. As of course, we're waiting for Walter to get back here in sync as we get ready for our main event. I have at least 4 commercial breaks.
Jesus, I'm at 58-37. 38. What'd you say? 59 what?
59-30.
All right. I'll tell you.
59-30. All right, I'm at 59-30. God. Yeah, I can hear your feed a little bit. So you're on the wheel of podcast discussion. Again, who gives a fuck? I don't. What is a great podcast discussion was Renee Paquette's closing with Chris Statlander, though. I do encourage people to go listen to that. And Chris
59, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 59, 30.
There you go. And enter the glamour. Mariah May. Oh, I'm sorry. Blake Monroe.
Just calling her greedy for having 2 titles.
I mean, only one's a title, but, you know. And of course, she's trying to stir things up with Ruca.
Have you seen Zarya without that makeup? She is badass, bro.
Yeah, of course. I remember Delta from Australia. She won Space Jordynne Grace. Well, at least Blake Monroe recognizes one title. This relationship, I guess, see how that lasts. Again, people have been kind of calling for Ruca's downfall because Lord knows WWE can't let a tag team last for their lifetime, and they got tag titles.
It's official for next week.
Yeah, go ahead and talk about this NXT. I don't know if it's still yours or not, but I know it's JJ.
Jasbrigg versus oh my God, Lexis King versus Hijo del Wagner because they changed the damn thing. But Matt Cardona was the one name I skipped my head.
And Matt Cardona versus Josh Briggs. Who gives a fuck? As we get ready for our main event here at NXT Showdown.
Whose entrance is this?
That's Leon Slater.
Okay.
The youngest in charge, and the number one reason you care about this match because Leon Slater is coming in, of course, representing the cornerstone of TNA since 2002.
There we go.
Fucking X Division. The youngest ever X Division champion, about to add, coming off an incredible defensive match against Myron Reed at Victory Road. And here comes the clown of TNA. As here comes the brand new TNA International Champion, Frankie Kazarian, looking to cross the line through the NXT universe.
Dude, that's effed up.
the TNA faithful.
They didn't even put that he had that championship on his graphic.
They don't give a fuck.
Moose!
And here comes the face of the franchise, Moose. And of course, Moose will represent the system this coming Sunday in Hardcore War. And there you see TNA President Carlos Silva, who's had a very mix and match night, including a mix and match career, for being quite honest here.
It's my boy!
I'm going to let you take this one because he was born nasty. He's the realist. He is a man with a path of purpose, and you might see it fulfilled this Sunday. There's your boy that you said, Mike Santana, who fired the first shot and brought his friends over that led to this showdown.
The Boricua badass captain. Let's go, captain.
And to your point, possibly the future uncrowned TNA World Champion.
He better be.
I mean, you read about Lola Vice. What are you going to do if Mike Santana loses to the trick-ass Williams this Sunday at Bound for Glory?
I'm going to lose my shit.
Mike Santana, of course, reformed from his previous demons, came back home to TNA last year at Rebellion. Coming up next, TNA cross the line to NXT and defend TNA Wrestling with special guest referee Joe Hendry after this commercial break. Fuck television.
Well, at least it's a Halloween Havoc ad.
Well, I suppose that's true, but I also don't give a fuck about Halloween. But that being said, there will be no escape. There will be no mercy. There will be no apologies from the havoc that will ensue. Tricks and treats galore as NXT brings to you on a Saturday night before Halloween comes. Get ready for Halloween Havoc. Saturday, October 25th. And it will be on Peacock, thankfully, so we might actually cover it.
Hey, wait, I actually got a countdown. Your video will resume in 2 minutes and 5 seconds. That's when the commercials will be over.
Your video resumes in 1 minute and 34 seconds. So as we continue to talk about how fucked up this app is, and also this night and this service, and the fact I'm not asleep yet, again, to bring people up to speed, the women did lose for TNA. The women won for NXT, with Jayne still in the win. That's what Ruca got with the Soul Snatcher on Kelani joining, pinning the TNA Knockouts champion last. Very valiant. Everyone Mustafa Lee against All Eagle Ethan Page. That ended in a cabling mishap around the ankle and led to a twisted grin for Ethan Page to retain. And the other match, I already forgot what it fucking was. Oh, that's right. The Hardys beat Retribution for the NXT Tag Team Championships, and now both TNA and NXT Tag Team Champions. And will defend those titles against the Dudley Boys this Sunday at Bound for Glory for the last time in a one last table match. A tables match, basically. Both titles.
Anytime there's a table, the other two ingredients are involved too.
We know this, Walter. We know. And of course, we also now know, and we get ready for our main event, Team NXT versus Team TNA for the men. Of course, Team TNA represented by Leon Slater, Moose, Kazarian, and Mike Santana, while Team NXT is represented by Myles, Borne, Javon Evans, and Absolute.
I got you. Your video will resume in 40 seconds.
And again, of course, after this night, we will be back tomorrow after TNA Wrestling with Simply Predicting episode 150 for WWE Crown Jewel and TNA Bound for Glory double feature special, 10:30 p.m. Standard Time live. Stay tuned for more on that.
Is TNA live or it was taped tomorrow?
I have no fucking clue. And I'm right now looking at Madison Square Garden, by the way, as NXT Botch will take over New York City live on the CW, not covering it, Tuesday, November 18th. So if you want to be part of the Mecca Sports Entertainment, Madison Square Garden for NXT, Tuesday,
New York City.
In New York City. Are you at 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 21 seconds?
Nope, 20, 21.
Okay, there we go.
22, 23, 24.
Yeah, we're perfect. We're perfect. All right, we're perfect. Daggum it. Until the next commercial break. Fuck television.
Right.
And of course, there you see the most motivational man in the wrestling business, Joe Hendry, who is the special guest referee for this main event.
You know, there's history with everyone on that team with Joe Hendry.
You also know its history with NXT. Notice the freaking shirt, by the way, does not have the TNA logo, Walter. It only has the NXT logo.
Yeah, Jordynne Grace's earlier had the TNA logo without the NXT.
So is Joe Hendry going to be impartial here? Is he already calling for his future? People are already freaking signing him up to this fucking NXT in January.
That boy bouncer.
And the young OG, Javon Evans, by the way, who's already challenged Sami Zayn for the United States Championship on SmackDown and will make history challenging Leon Slater for the X Division Championship this Sunday at Bound for Glory.
Notice the home team came out through the actual entrances, and the outsiders came out through the crowd.
Yeah, how poetic. And speaking of this guy's an outsider in the wrestling business, in my opinion. He's got a bigger ego than even Page. Here comes Trick Williams.
I'm surprised we got them to wear the jerseys.
Yeah, well, either way, this freaking trickster, the TNA champion, Trick Williams, looking to be balling tonight.
Wow, Booker T's actually quiet.
Seeing that man hold the TNA championship just absolutely rots me to my core. But this guy with the Revolution televised absolutely deserves to be called the captain of NXT. He is our NXT champion. He has dethroned the ruler, absolute Ricky Saints.
Why would Trick have the captain logo on his jersey when?
Because he's an over-glorified idiot. And he's probably going to run like a bitch, knowing that Mike Santana's on the other side of the ring of him. All he's been doing is running his mouth and running away from his most notorious, dangerous opponent. And you pray to God he's his undoing.
Hey, running away is how he retained one time.
Again, absolute Ricky Saints in the prime of his career, captaining NXT for the first time tonight since beating Obafemi. Of course, Joe Hendry, can you trust him? Do you believe Joe Hendry still is faithful to TNA, or has he already deformed NXT? We talked about before how in 2001 there was a Mo, and it wasn't the referee, but Joe Hendry right now, like you said, has history with all 8 of these men to a degree. Whether or not he's wrestled them is beyond the point here. He's been popping up all over the place in NXT.
Literally,
Lord knows how many wins and losses he shared with freaking Kazarian and Moose in TNA.
Literally popped out of refrigerators, through walls.
Oh, and here we go. Walter, here's your X Division Championship preview.
They're not going to tease that or that.
Never mind. Trick Williams ruined
it. I knew it. There's no way they were going to give us that free.
And Kazarian's ego, the clown of TNA, had to get involved as well. We got the 2 biggest clowns in the ring right now, so hopefully they'll eliminate with each other. Go ahead, just count a double pin and just get me out of my misery, please.
Can there be 2 bigger egos than these 2?
What?
Can there be 2 bigger egos than these 2?
Ask Google later.
Put Trick, Frankie, and Ethan Page in the ring. Who's got the most ego?
Oh, dear God. That's more ego than North America can handle. One from Florida, one from California, one from Canada. Nice jumping neckbreaker, though, from Myles Borne. Anything but egotistic. A fighting man, to say the least, who, of course, earns opportunity being Josh Briggs. Kazarian, though, pushing Myles into TNA's corner and a beatdown to turn. Well, Joe Hendry's lost all control already. That didn't take long.
I don't think he cares.
I believe you're correct.
So let them fight.
At the end of the day, all that matters is pinfall submission inside the ring. Whoa, Kazarian ripped up and over the corner.
Uh-oh, I think Myles Borne's about to fly.
I think Myles Borne looks the sword!
And he landed on his feet. Holy shit.
Over the top, tope, hello, mamma mia! Incredible athleticism by Myles Borne.
Yo, this dude flew around like a cruiserweight.
I'm impressed right now. German suplex here. Of course, previous challenger of the Femmies. Oh, power slam to Moose. NXT Championship. I think Joe Hendry might believe in Myles Borne here. This is very impressive.
That's that Randy Orton kind of power slam.
Cover and 2 count Kazarian. Damn it. Nice Ushigoroshi there.
Yep. He on fire.
And no kidding. Not bad for a man that's impaired hearing. Up and over.
Definitely not impaired fighting.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, freaking scissors, freaking leg drop across the throat. And right now, slingshot. Cutter! And the cover by Kazarian and Myles Borne eliminated. Just like that.
What?
I'm kind of surprised by that. But TNA with the first Sobot, as we got 4-3 here in our main event of Showdown. This match will continue shortly after this
my
commercial break.
God. Can't you do the tease thing like you did last time where you look like you went to commercial, you came right back?
Datilla, just go ahead and just bring it forward right now. Promote your stuff. When is your review on Showdown? All right? Just let us know because, heck, if you want to do it after we're done here, fuck it. Go for it. We'll add your channel and freaking simul stream. Why the fuck not? I'm up already. Anyway.
Yes. Yes,
Shoot.
Ray. What do you want,
let
Ray?
us know, Datilla, all right? I'll promote it. And again, just let me know. I'll help you. Fuck it. We're TNA faithful, but I could be impartial to a degree on a review, unlike some people. I'm not a freaking neckbeard or a yelling leprechaun from the East Coast that likes to hear themselves and believe they're always right. So, you know.
Who the heck is that?
You figure it out. Anyway.
I know who it is.
As we, of course, are on a full commercial break. Again, fuck this app and fuck television. Of course, right now, in case people didn't hear, Myles Borne was the first one eliminated by Kazarian. It is right now 3-4 in favor of Team TNA. And so far, special guest referee Joe Hendry has been everything but biased. He's been 100% impartial. I think Joe Hendry was taken back by that. I mean, Walter, did you expect Myles Borne to be the first one eliminated?
I didn't expect an elimination period this fast.
Well, again, that slingshot cutter by Kazarian after the freaking leg drop across the rope, breaks across the second rope. Didn't help matters either. We're back here at NXT Showdown. Let me know when you're back. I'm at 109.25.
If I had to guess, I would have said Frankie would have been the first. To be honest, like if you had like put a gun to my head,
I would have fucking loved that eagle idiot to have been eliminated first, or Trick Williams and Frank Kazarian to eliminate each other because they're both freaking over glorified buffoons. Anyway,
this dog is too cute. What do you want? Get out of here.
Anyway, 109.25, like I said, as we are getting ready here. And of course, our main event, NXT.
I just got back. 109.25.
There we go. We're back here at NXT Showdown here. The men's Survivor Series tag team match 4-on-4. Now 3-on-4. Went for the freaking leg drop. Spring off the second rope. Cover. 2 count on Jayne Evans.
I got to give Frankie credit for that move. I love that move when he does that.
I'm about to say, he does get quite an impact, though, when he does that freaking springboard turnaround leg drop off the second rope.
Especially at his age.
And no kidding. And right now, Jayne Evans fighting off TNA. Mike Santana, Jayne Evans dodging the shot, though. Kazarian cover. 2 leg on the rope, on the ropes, and Joel Hendry catches him. You're not going to steal one here. Again, Joel Hendry will not let tricks take over.
Well, how many times has Joe Hendry been in the ring with Frankie? I think he knows his tricks.
Well, I think there might be a little bit of animosity there, for being perfectly honest. Like I said, that clown Kazarian has stolen wins against Joe Hendry. Has also been egging him on since losing. Whoa, nice counter of the bookend by Leon Slater. Trick Williams here. Whoa!
Bro, did you see how close to the mat he was when he reversed that?
Again, Leon Slater, the young OG from the UK, the youngest in charge. So much promise. Looking to light up the freaking TNA World Champion who got planted. Powering down Slater. Rolling kick. Into the cover. Goes Trick Williams and good God.
What the fuck? He kicked out.
That was a ridiculous rolling cyclone kick by Trick Williams.
Yo, Leon showing heart.
There's a reason why he fought as hard as he did to beat Moose, let's we forget, for the X Division Championship. Knife edge chop by Trick Williams to the corner. I can't say anything about baseball. I don't watch sports. I only watch professional wrestling. But you could go watch Stat Boy Sports Bar every Monday night covering Monday Night Football here at the Super Labo Studios. Knife edge chop again by Trick Williams, lining up Leon Slater. Also coming out next week, Zarya will go one-on-one against the Glamour, Blake Monroe. There's a match that actually might be worth watching full-time on CW, since we know CW is going to post it full on their YouTube channel, because, again, fuck this app.
They do?
Up and over. Whoop. Slater able to get out of the way for the moment. And, again, went for the rewind kick. And graces Trick Williams.
They posted on YouTube?
Yeah, Yeah, they post full matches all the time on YouTube on the CW YouTube channel. Big
Oh,
cutter,
shit.
everybody on Slater, cover on Trick Williams, and Javon Evans breaks it up.
So we could have watched this on YouTube.
I told you that if you had YouTube Premium and we didn't have to worry about advertisement breaks.
Oh, I don't have premium. I'm not paying for that.
Which is why I don't hold anything against you. Oh, and look at this. Oh, reverse buck 50.
Oh shit! He rolled out of the ring though.
Yeah, and Ricky Saints is not legal. Trick Williams is. Hey, Trick Williams, you're gonna run like a bitch. You're actually gonna fight like a man.
He tried to sneak behind him.
Again, October 12th, this Sunday, Bound for Glory, Trick Williams, Mike Santana, one-on-one, TNA World Championship, no matter what happens tonight.
And I better hear and new, or I'm a flip.
And tag made, Javon Evans as Trick Williams wants nothing to do to Mike Santana. Go figure. Meanwhile, Mike Santana looking to focus here. Low bridge by Javon Evans. Leon Slater now coming back in. Runs into
Not the way Evans flips either.
About to say, I'm not sure we're going to be able to keep up with the flipping and the agility of these young OGs. Javon Evans right now teeing up against Leon Slater. Here's your tease, Walter. Bouncing off. Oh!
Bouncing
Evans
off
right
road.
now, a sensation here with that kick. Now trying to clock the face of the franchise. Moose taking him up and over the Tijeras. And Javon Evans looking to fly. Sope wiping out Kazarian.
He told that cameraman, move the hell out of the way. Oh my God! What the
Wiping out Mike Santana.
To be young again.
About to say. And Javon again over the top. Moose caught Cam. Moose caught Cam.
Got a little too happy.
Oh, good Lord. This is bad. Whoa, good shot. Good reversal. Again, taking Moose up and over. And Javon right now, PK to the Kazarian. I have no idea who the fuck's legal. Javon off the set.
Evan, Slater.
And that's Slater right off the camera. Javon Evans eliminated. Javon Evans just got eliminated by the X Division champion.
Ooh.
Now, what does that say about this Sunday, Walter? Leon Slater just pinned his challenger. And it's now 2-on-4 for TNA. Do you believe in TNA now? We'll follow this commercial break. Fuck television.
I don't believe in the CW app, god damn it!
Okay, wow, Walter has officially hit his rage. There you go, folks.
Because I'm tired of getting unsynced when we have it perfect.
Again, with all due respect, we are never recovering through the CW app again. I don't give a damn what show it is. Not on NXT! Anyway,
son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's how I watched all the matches from Showdown. They were posted on YouTube. That's right, folks. If you had YouTube Premium, you could watch all the matches for full without advertisements. Literally on YouTube, on the CW YouTube's channel.
How much is premium?
Endorsement. $15 a month, but you get no ads. You can literally listen to a YouTube video without looking at your phone. You can turn off your freaking screen and listen to the audio, and you can download YouTube videos to listen when you don't have internet for offline.
I wish I could afford $15 right now.
Yeah, you and me both. But you and I are also going to spend $40 this Sunday when we cover Bound for Glory. Duh. Then again,
Not
you
me.
don't have to. You got the annual plan.
Exactly.
Anyway, and you know I'm going to because TNA is always working. Faithful.
I'm covered.
Shout out to my TNA faithful friend Attila. Nola.
I wish TNA gave. I wish we could say. I wish they let you have more than one device because you could have canceled yours and just used mine.
Well, unfortunately, the streaming markets have gotten wise to ours and everyone's tricks. Now every streaming service is like, you want this, you pay for it yourself, or you don't get it. It's as simple as that. And as much as we're annoyed by it, Walter, we set up before the bam as I'm back here on NXT Showdown 114.36. Let me know when you're back. We said verbatim, freaking the AEW and TNA premiums are worth the price. WWE, no.
Yeah, especially All Out. That shit was crazy.
I mean, All Out was a sleeper pay-per-view of the year, honestly. I thought Double or Nothing was my pay-per-view of the year, and now we got Wrestle Dream, and look at the freaking card there. Anyway, let me know when you're back, bruv. It's all good. We're almost
It
done
says
here.
your video will resume in 10 seconds.
Okay, there you go. So let me know when you're at 114.36, and then we're fine. And again, that just so people know, I'm frugal, I am simple, but I'm honest with you. And that much you can promise from me. It's as simple as that. And again,
114, 35, 36,
There we go.
37, 38.
Yep. All right, we're perfect. And welcome back here once again to NXT Showdown main event. Trick Williams and the Ricky Saints, the only stand left for NXT. TNA is still in full capacity. Ooh, and Moose speared in the corner. Kazarian the sidestep though. Trick Williams now going to make the tag to Ricky Saints. Moose now legal for Team TNA. Special guest referee Joel Hendry has been everything but biased here. As Ricky Saints fights up against Frankie Kazarian, Trick Williams was looking for the tag, but again, too many distractions here. Now Moose trying to take advantage here. Moose who challenged Trick Williams at Emergence for the TNA Championship in his hometown from his family. Rolling kick into a net breaker, and Trick Williams trying to take advantage here to make the tag to Ricky Saints possibly. And Ricky Saints blind tags himself in. What the hell?
Because he knew Trick wasn't going to try to tag him. His ego wouldn't let him.
You know, again, does the brand matter to either of these men, or does the moment matter here? And at the end of the day, NXT needs to get their shit together if they're going to win here. It's 4-2.
They sure do need to get their shit together. That was the.
Michinoku driver! Kick out at 2. Continue.
Hey, Hendry, wait a second, dude. You counted the 1 before he was actually covered.
Well, to be fair, Joe Hendry is not a registered referee. Oh, cheap shot to Kazarian. Again, Joe Hendry getting out of the way. And, oh my God, what a release move, Thunder Bomb. And now Slater trying to reach over for the cover, unable to capitalize, or maybe he's trying to look for a tag. Both men far away from their corners.
That's a blue Thunder Bomb with like 4 E's in the word blue, because jeez.
Revolution's there. And right now, Ricky Saints and Trick Williams. I told you, Trick Williams doesn't give a damn about NXT or TNA. He only gives a damn about himself.
He's going to take the loss.
Yep. Once again, Trick proves he's nothing but a bitch. Meanwhile, Kazarian O'Connor roll. Ricky Saints now finding the world. Joe Hendry on the counter. And a 2 count. Kick in midsection. Rising knee. What? God, what a lariat.
Dude, Frankie does the best combos.
And literally, Trick Williams is walking out on NXT.
So, Joe Hendry, you got to count him out? Like, what?
Technically, he never tagged. So, I mean, arguably, I would say that's elimination. He eliminated himself. Now, Kazarian trying to make Ricky Saints. I'm not sure what the hell that was. Cover, 2, hook of the leg, and a 2 count.
What the hell was that move?
I think he was trying to look for like a Revolution knee strike, but he missed. And he might be looking out for the crossface chicken wing. CFCW trying to hook Ricky Saints. If he takes him down, this is absolutely it for NXT. And right now, national champion Kazarian got caught though. Shoulders down, shoulders down. Ricky Saints, Kazarian!
Yes, he sure did. Reversing the chicken wing. Hey, Bret Hart did that to Bobby,
Oh, wait, hold on. 2 count. Yeah.
To Bob Backlund. That's exactly how he beat Bob Backlund.
Yeah, he literally used the corner to pin the shoulders down. Leon Slater flew out from our screens and almost pinned Ricky Saints there. And Ricky Saints is still the last stand for NXT for the men. It's still 3-on-1 though, Walter. This is impossible, it feels like. Again, look at the splash of Leon Slater out of the corner of your screen. Again, no wasted motion by the X-Division champion.
I mean, it's not good odds, but I wouldn't say impossible 100%.
I mean, again, you got the X-Division. Oh, God, what a leg lariat.
How many times
the far leg.
How many times has Randy Orton been the sole survivor and had to make comebacks?
I suppose that's the fair point. Again, the number 1 contender to the TNA title, Mike Santana, the former TNA X Division champion and the current X Division champion, lining up the current NXT champion. And Leon Slater might be one huge moment away from putting this thing away. Swans up for 50 in the knees. And Ricky Saints taking advantage. Leon Slater eliminated.
You got to be kidding me.
Unbelievable. Now Moose trying to take advantage here against Ricky Saints, who has turned into a 2-on-1 as Ricky Saints just eliminated the X Division champion. Big elbows, though, and a big boot. Rockin' Moose and Mike Santana. Ricky Saints firing the world like he's done his whole life. What a drop kick by Moose, though.
The freaking height that Moose gets on those kicks.
There's a reason why he's a complete athlete in the face of the franchise, Walter. Now Mike Santana bringing, Ricky Saints back in the ring, and Moose looking to hit a final spin. Oh! It's a rising knee, though. And, got hooked. Planted! And a running sets on follow-up. Cover. 2. No!
I wonder how Hendry feels about counting the 3 for Moose. There's no love lost there.
Yeah, but you gotta love Ricky Saints' heart in this bout. The last stand for NXT. This man is as loyal for NXT as you would hope he would have been, despite what Femi thought he would become. As Moose looking to send Ricky Saints to hell, hoist it up, high power, take it down at DDT.
There's a reason he's the champ, huh?
There's a reason why he beat the unbeatable. Cover 2 and Mike Santana. Wisely on the outside, able to come in and break up the 3 count. Again, look at the counter here. Beautiful DDT takeover on Moose by Ricky Saints.
I'm surprised Moose and Santana could work together, to be honest.
And tag mate. Well, I do think there's mutual respect. Let's not forget, Mike Santana beat Moose one-on-one, clean as a whistle, last year at Bound for Glory. I saw live. And right now, Ricky Saints and Mike Santana squaring off here in the middle of the ring. And there's a lot of similarities you could draw with Ricky Saints and Mike Santana. Ooh! When it comes to their mentality and what they're trying to prove. Look how hard Ricky Saints fought to beat Femi. How hard do you think Mike Santana is willing to fight to beat Trick Williams one-on-one this Sunday?
Ah!
Vicious knife edge chop. Now hooking up Ricky Saints. Face first.
What the fuck was that?
Cover 2. Almost a gore buster and a 2 count.
Dude, some unique moves we've seen tonight.
Some innovative offense here. Mike Santana right now taking full reins of this match for TNA. Again, this man was the first guy to fire the first shot since TNA absconded with their championships and made the TNA title look like a joke. Whoop, up and over. And Mike Santana swinging a miss. Oh, I ran a super kick.
There's no way Santana can lose because he needs the momentum for the match Sunday.
But there is absolutely a chance that Ricky Saints could upset him here. And he has to, because you see Trick Williams is nowhere to be found. That bitch ran away. Now Ricky Saints scouting Mike Santana. Mike Santana, though, out of the corner. Ricky Saints looking for the tornado. Nope, DDT escape. Mike Santana. Oh, God! That sidestep and moves his spear, Mike Santana. Ricky Saints might take advantage. Bad press. Cover. Kick out at 2.
Oh, shit.
How the hell did Mike Santana kick out of that?
Well, I've seen him kick out of Moose's spear before.
Yeah, that's fair. And look at the spin the block. Ricky Saints ducks underneath. Standing waist like a change. Moves. Pop up. Oh, dear God. Power bomb. Rolls him through and Mike Santana out of the corner. Spin the block.
Ah!
Cover 2. TNA wins.
What? Trick can come back out.
Mike Santana with the final shot, spinning Ricky Saints block, winning it for the men here tonight in TNA in the main event of NXT Showdown. If you look at the score, basically we're tied. It was 2-2 tonight.
Joe Hendry just whispered something.
Well, either way, Joe Hendry completely unbiased, completely impartial, called it right down the middle. Wait. Backstage. Saying Mike has met him about glory. Talk about your woman, Shaw. Grab Rogers back into their terms. Needs a new number contender. Championship. Having a battle royal.
I'm at a Royal next week.
Hey, he's buying some of the Knockouts division.
Oh shit! Knockouts are invited to the Battle Royal next week to determine the number 1 contender for the NXT Women's Champion.
Well, I'm sure we'll watch that on YouTube when it shows up for free under free match on the CW's YouTube channel, because fuck this app. I'm never using this app again. We're Walter Cruz. I'm Noah Foster. He's NXT. I'm TNA Faithful. This has been NXT Showdown. The score ends 2-2. Which side do you lean on? We'll see you tomorrow night for Sunday Predicting and the Sunday for Bound for Glory and Saturday for WWE Crown Jewel. Walter, cut the fucking feed. This has been TNA and NXT. The Showdown concludes with a tie. Thank you for tuning in. Make a positive impact in life. Have a good night. But fuck this app now and forever.
It did end with a tie. Like, I didn't even think about that.
Exactly. No one wins. No one loses. It was as simple as that.
Sons of bitches. Adios, folks.
NXT!